Hey guys, so I'm playing Mars Mining Simulator on Roblox, and basically, as you can see, at the bottom right, I have 896,000. I'm still in the same server. This guy's talking to himself. He's actually talking to somebody else, but I guess the other person's either talking to private chat or something's happening like that. But yeah. So basically, like I said, as you can see at the bottom right, I have almost 900,000. So I think this trip or probably my next one, I should be able to get the 1 mil, um, and then basically be able to get the next hovercraft ship. I can get I can actually get another one. I think for I think it was like 300,000, and then there was one for like 700,000, maybe 800,000. But I'll just get the $1 million one, because that's the one, and then after that's the Robux one, and then I guess I'll try to save up for like 2 mil, depending if I have all the pieces for the suit. Oh yeah, I got another piece. I got a wing piece, I think, for the suit. Oh, if we kind of look at the pieces. Yeah, I got a left wing. Wait, I guess it wasn't for the suit. It was the left wing for the hovercraft. I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I guess maybe. Is this the hovercraft for it or something? And then maybe, yeah. So I got the left wing, or yeah, one of the wings, and yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, so I was taking out like a level 5 rock or a level 4 rock, and I basically there was like a bonus rock underneath it, I think it was a crystal, I don't know, but I basically like took it out, and it said that I got one of the pieces for the things, and I thought it was a piece for the suit, but I guess it's a piece for the hovercraft, which is pretty nice. Maybe I won't need the rebirth. Maybe it just takes longer if it's on the main ground. I don't know. Um, but I'll just um, play around with the ground up here before I rebirth. Maybe I'll get all the pieces. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Um, but I kind of sworn there was a video that said for like something you'll need to be able to go underground. But I don't know. But as you can see, I don't have any rebirths right now. And yeah, this is still taking like a long time, depending like what rock I pick to cut down. But after I get the million one, oh wait, I actually have 1 million credits now. I guess, oh, I should get that. Um, I guess I'll go to the sell thing now, and I'll buy the hovercraft. So yeah, we're gonna buy the hovercraft. Um, so we had this one. Then I could have bought this one, and I could have probably bought this one as well. It's this vehicle is special and uses its saw blades to mine instead of ranged lasers. But I'm not entirely sure that I'd like that. But this one was the $1 million one, which will give us 100 per 1 second. And as you can see, the other ones are like much lower. That's not even that great, to be honest, but that's not as wonderful as this. But obviously, this one is the best. And then this one, I guess I already have one wing that I found. And it's obviously, I guess, the better one than the other one. I don't know if you'd have to purchase it so still, but we'll see. Um, so I'm gonna buy this one. Just gonna take a screenshot real quick. Gonna take another one. And yeah, I'm gonna try this one out. You know, hopefully it's pretty good. I can still use the hoverboard too, which is pretty funny. Wonder if I could use them. Oh, okay, I can't use both of them, but I can use this one now. So I could be one of those annoying people that takes people's rocks, like that other guy before in the last video. But I'm just kidding. I don't like to do that. Even if it was like a rock that was valued like really high, I wouldn't do that to somebody. However, if I didn't do that to somebody, and next time I find like a very high value thing, and that person comes up to me and tries to steal it, then the tables kind of turn to where the time after that, if I see them and I see that rock, I'll go for it. If I'm better though, but most of the time I usually let people kind of do their own thing just to be nice. I probably don't want to take that out. I know that it was at 6,000 and I was already at I was at 6,000, so I didn't want to do that. Oh, I can actually take out level 4s too with this. Wonder if I could do that on my other aircraft. Wait. Oh wait, there's a piece. You already have the piece. Have one. I'll take the shard anyways. I don't really care. But yeah. See, so every time I take out a rock, I have a chance of a piece. I guess. I guess the other pieces that I randomly found around the map, I guess, were rocks that people took out, and they were like, "Oh, I already have that piece," but I couldn't really tell what piece that was. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't. I guess yeah, I could take out level 4 rocks already. I was like paying attention to the stars I had. I actually thought it was a level 3 rock in my head for some reason. Like I thought I had a higher star range with this vehicle. But I was reading the chat, and I guess there's stars that go even higher than what we see right now. That go to like 8 stars or something. So that'd be pretty cool. But I think that's just for the rocks under the ground. I don't know. But at least I'm taking out the rock faster now. I like when it's nighttime, but like how I was talking about the sky and stuff, but just at the same time, I don't know if I do, because I mean, it's not that dark, but it kind of is, like, but it could just be like the ground itself. Like you don't really see that many textures, I guess, changing around the ground. I mean, you see a little bit of line structure right here, but I'm pretty sure Mars has like better like structured kind of forms in the ground. It might even be like you might even see like as you can see, like we're riding like this. I think if you ride, I've never ridden through Mars, but usually if you've seen like movies or even just like astronauts visiting Mars in general, you'd see like a kind of like a dust, like how we saw that storm cloud or that sandstorm, but basically not the sandstorm. Like just going through this, it would be like kind of like dusty or something. So like I don't know. That would just be kind of cool to make it more like realistic, I guess. Or like the dust would go onto your vehicle, like when you'd run into it or something. And it would just kind of like stay there until like you took your vehicle off or something. So yeah, I guess you can just fill up to whatever, but I guess I would kind of pay attention to where your rock is, because technically we could try to take out a rock, and if we end up filling up too much, basically somebody else will have a chance to take out the rock, and they could find a piece or shards or something underneath it. Like we're at 9.6, so it probably wouldn't make sense to sell the stuff right now. Not entirely sure what else we can buy though. I like doing this, like there's people here and I'm just like, did we say that there was oh yeah, there was higher stuff of this. And I wasn't even thinking about it. I thought I had already done it, but I guess we'll purchase this one. And I think pretty much after that is just like the invent. This wouldn't be bad, but I don't really want it. Because then I probably would barely even come to the store besides buying stuff, but yeah. And then I think we said that there was a... Oh yeah, so this has the pieces. Okay. And then this was that, and that was that. So, yeah, guys, like in my way. What even is that? Like, you see that? Whatever this is. That's really annoying, whatever he's holding. Oh yeah, so we're gonna look at the hoverboards. As fast as the hover bike. This is the hover bike. So technically, I guess you wouldn't have the rebirth if you did that, but it makes sense to rebirth so you can get other stuff down in the caves. So it wouldn't make sense to buy this. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess we're kind of looking at the... No, not that. I don't... Why does it start you there? That's the most annoyingest thing I've ever... Like, it starts you at the end, and basically you do that, and it starts you at the beginning. They should definitely change that. So yeah, I don't know if I wanted to get this for 35,000. Doesn't really make sense to get it because it's just... It's as fast as the Hover Miner 1, but cooler. So I guess I'll get this. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I just kind of want to have the shiny stuff. See if it's any cooler. Obviously it hasn't loaded in the stuff, but I guess it's not too bad. It says it's not any faster, but it seems Actually seems like it is. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the look of it makes it look like that. I don't know. But I'm gonna do this. Ooh, there's actually big rocks right here. I guess you can't take that out. Oh, there's other stuff here. I just want to see if I really get like something out of it next to a sandstorm. No, it doesn't seem like I do. Well, let me get something. I won't. I was trying to test to see if it would give me something lower, but it wouldn't. So now that we have a higher backpack, we should be able to kind of get this. It looks like there's two sandstorms because in the background there was another one on my left side screen, if you can kind of catch that. But now this one went away, so never mind. I think one of my first videos I was like, I should probably hop servers because it looked like everybody kind of left, but I'm guessing it would be better if really nobody was in here, so you'd have a chance to get whatever. So yeah, this rock has actually, oh, it says it's a level 5. Thought that was, maybe they're special kind of rocks, I don't know. I thought these were level 1 rocks though, but they actually show the whole thing, like they're actually loaded in all the way. Oh, maybe they are special. That one disappeared. I don't know. Maybe not. Wait, there's a one over there as well. It disappeared now. But it's okay. So it's pretty cool. We're at 17. So I could take something that's like this I could probably take. Alright, so we're gonna sell this. Got 321,000, not too shabby. Like I said though, I think we're gonna try to save up for all the pieces. Hopefully they're all above here. But yeah. And then after we get all the pieces, if we can, of either the vehicle or the suit, then I guess I'll rebirth. I really don't want to rebirth because I don't think you get like, I don't know, I didn't really read the whole thing actually, but I don't know if we even really get anything anything out of it besides going in the cave and, you know, getting newer stuff. I guess technically that would be getting stuff, but I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to get like a ×2 something. Wonder if the things in the sky that fall are just like meteors, or maybe they come from like space shuttles. Like they were burning parts of the space shuttles that got abandoned or something. Wonder if they actually have that in space. You know, they'll have those movies where like aliens or something will attack, and then there will be like abandoned like space station and stuff. I wonder if they actually have that. Like some people abandoned certain stations or something. I don't know. One of my buddies joined the game. Just be like, hey, what's up, man? Hello. I call most of my friends like short for their names. I'll call this guy like Otto. Ooh, that actually it looks yellow when you look at the sky, but it's actually that color. Wait. So yeah, we can't get this one. Somebody else can get it, but because if we take it out, we'll still have like leftovers on it, and somebody will be able to get it. Or I'll have to find it, and with my luck, I mean, I could technically probably find it by just going like this. Like, we're over here, but the city's like all the way down there, so I can't really tell where we actually are. Ooh, we can go in there. What's in here? Something secret? Oh, wait. Did you guys know this was back here? What is this? Oh, it's nothing. Is this supposed to be like an alien? Holy crap. Um, should I get out of the hover car? Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But I didn't know this was here. That's pretty cool. I don't think you can do anything though with that. But it's in this hole if you kind of want to know. I didn't even think I could fit in there, but I think because this is like so you don't get stuck or something. I don't know. But it don't look like anything else is in there. So yeah, but that's pretty cool still. And you can like climb this. You could probably even look at like there might be like stuff you can kind of look up here. Like you could be like, oh, there's a crystal over there or something. Oh. You know how nice that would be if I just kind of like, I wouldn't even do this, but if I just like took out like, if I had infinite space maybe and I put all these at like this one's 2,500. So if I bring this to like 500 or something, somebody just has to get 500 of it just to take it out and get whatever's in it. If I did that to like every single rock up here, it would be kind of nice, but I guess kind of bad as well because you don't always get something that great under the rock. Oh wait, I forgot that I was close to my 20,000. Yeah, I guess I'll sell real quick. So like I said, I don't know if I'll get all the pieces or not. And I don't know if I'll, I don't know how long I've been talking, but I don't know if I should try to get all the pieces and then basically uh, basically show you guys that I got all the pieces. Because I don't know how long it'll take. I don't know if all the pieces are even up here. I'm gonna get the shard. I don't know what the shards are. I read what the shards are for, but like the shard shop. But I don't. That might be inside the cave. I don't know. So yeah, guys. I am probably I'll make one more load. And then I'll probably end the video. Just because we kind of already bought everything up here, I'm just trying to get the pieces. Okay, so here's one. Or that is not one. I thought that was one. I already have the piece. So as you can see, that was a crystal, but I already had the piece. So yeah, I don't really know if all the pieces are up here because that's the second time it said I had the piece. I guess I'll try maybe 2 more times of getting pieces, and if it says I got the same piece, then I guess I will rebirth. Because maybe certain pieces are above the ground and certain pieces are below the ground. But I don't know for sure because, like I said, I found that that one wing of the spacecraft or whatever above ground. So I don't know if that's for the spacecraft and the suit. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video and probably end it. See, like this guy is like next to me and stuff. I don't know why he does that. But at least I have one of these now. But it's like random people like to come by me. But anyways, yeah, and then that other guy, like I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. So I'm probably gonna end the video now. Let's just see how much the rebirth is. I think it was 2 million. There were holiday items too, but I can't get any of this because I think it's for just like Halloween. You probably like collect candies or something and you're able to get stuff. But maybe for next Halloween. Oh, this might be the shards actually. Maybe. Or that might be part of the Halloween thing still, I don't know. I'm guessing this, does this right here, does that look like this? But this is like slightly turned to the diagonal, but it's like the same thing. I don't know. I'll have to kind of try it, see if it works. If I get 45 shards or something like that. Although I don't know, we'll have to kind of look at the rest of this. So this one, yeah, I guess that one is a shard, but it's kind of like, but this one is that other one that I have 0 on. So that's like diagonal, kind of like that. And then I guess these are all skins, but still pretty cool. So that other one, that other 45 one was a shard. But I don't know how you get the candies. I think you get the candies from like Halloween. But it'd be kind of cool to get some of this stuff. Wow, that's 400 Robux. So it looks like you get, like, this is a skin, but you also get whatever it is, like the bonus to it. And you can get this too. Wow. Special Halloween secondary, the best yet. I don't know if that made. Oh, I guess it's a skin maybe, or bike. This costs Robux as well. Halloween 5, 2 of mines, 200 per second. Not too bad, I guess. But like I said, I think the only thing it said I could really get was this, which your loyal ghost night pet, which is still pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome, and it has like the effects and stuff on it. Candy tank backpack counts your candy. Huh. Counts your candy. And then it goes back to the skins. That's pretty cool. This looks cool too. But anyways, let's check out the rebirth. Oh, these are holiday? Wait, were we already over here? I think we were there already. That was weird. Oh, I guess maybe it brings you back over here. Alright, so it's just a rebirth. You lose all your credits, tools, suits, to increase your ore value and unlock special rebirth prizes. This and the pets, skins, ancient miner, game passes, levels, and badges will save. Ore value will become something something. So I guess that's always good. Then it tells you what each rebirth is, and I didn't see that last time. But basically, the first rebirth, you have the hover bike, cave access. 5 rebirths, you'll have this access and this reborn pack, hyper bike, the hyper miner, which is probably under the cave, or I mean under this thing towards the cave. Auto mining drone pet, double shards, and then a silver one. And more rewards coming soon. So I guess it technically is worth rebirthing. But like I said, I'm gonna try my best to get the pieces. It didn't really say anything about the pieces themselves, but I think it probably still saves. But yeah, I'll work my way towards 2 mil. I'll try to get more pieces. If I keep getting the same repeat pieces though, I'll probably just rebirth so I can again get as high as the level 5 thing and be able to go under the cave and hopefully find the rest of the pieces. I don't know, but yeah, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.